So we are live, and we can see that the S&P 500 gained 2.76% in this session of the 19th of July 2022. What else do we know? Or rather, what else are we talking about? We are going to talk about the most squeezable US stocks according to Reuters. And they're saying that a recent recovery in US stocks most squeezable US stocks, that is a recent recovery in US stocks from their June lows, has made some crowded shorts more squeezable, with autos and biotech firms featuring more frequently in the top 25 list according to, or based on S3 partners. Okay, so we're going to quickly have a look at that. Let's see who's available here. Okay, so that list includes Faraday Future, Intelligent Electric, Canoo Inc, drug developer Gossamer Bio Inc. And they went on to say that all the stocks in the list have incurred double-digit percentage mark-to-market losses over the last 30 days, coupled with mark-to-market losses over the last 7 days, according to the analytics firm that's S3 Partners. And they went on to say that, or went on to point out that having a high squeeze score does not guarantee that the stock will be squeezed, but it does highlight stocks that have a much higher squeeze potential than most other stocks in the market. The chances of getting a tap on the shoulder from a chief risk officer to cut losses and get out of the trade is higher for these stocks on the list, according to the managing director of predictive analysis at the firm. That's the firm is S3 Partners. So the higher chance that short sellers may be forced to buy to cover will only help push stocks even higher, in turn making the squeeze even tighter for the shorts still in the stock. A short squeeze score is calculated based on total short dollar at risk, short interest as a percentage of float, trading liquidity, and stock loan liquidity. This is how S3 Partners calculated the short squeeze score they have. Okay, we're supposed to be looking at this. So meme stocks like AMC featured on number 16 of that list, and GameStop was 24. Both were at the heart of the targeted short squeeze by retail traders that cost huge hedge funds billions of dollars in losses. So the list of those stocks includes Faraday Futures is at number 1, and its score is 82.50. That's their scores. But Canoo Inc is at number 2, has a 72.5% score. Number 3 is Gossamer Bio. Number 4 is Veru Therapeutics. Number 5 is Lightwave Logic. Number 6 is Beam Therapeutics. 7 is Cowen Inc. 8 is Veru Inc. 9 is Beyond Meat Inc. 10 is Fate Therapeutics Inc. 11 is Allogene Therapeutics Inc. 12 SpringWorks Therapeutics. 13 MicroVision Inc. 14 Lordstown Motor Corp. 15 Marathon Digital Holdings. 16 AMC. 17 Erasca Inc. 18 Rocket Companies Inc. 19 Dick's Sporting Goods Inc. and 20 MicroStrategy, 21 Teladoc Health, 22 Dutch Bros Inc, 23 Fisker Inc, 24 GameStop, 25 Lucid. Okay, so that's the list of according to Reuters, and also according to S3 Partners. That was the list of 25 most squeezable US stocks as of today, the 19th of 19th of July 2022. Okay, moving on, we have also the case of Twitter versus Elon Musk. Yes, that's a case that is at hand at the moment, and it seems it says here Twitter gets fast-tracked with the trial as it concerns the trial it has with Elon Musk. So Twitter Inc. will get an October trial in its legal fight to hold Elon Musk to its $44 billion takeover, after a Delaware judge said on Tuesday the social media company deserved a quick resolution of the deal's uncertainty. Okay, let's find out what's going on there. Twitter v. Elon Musk. Yes. So the ruling is a blow to Elon Musk, who pushed for a trial in February to allow for an extensive investigation into his claims that Twitter was misrepresented, or Twitter has misrepresented the number of fake or spam accounts. The question of whether Twitter's user numbers are inflated is core to his contention that he can walk away from the deal. The company, which has requested a September trial, says the issue is a distraction and deal terms require Musk to pay up. Yes, that's the problem with even though Musk may have a very good case, his argument is not unfounded. His argument is not founded, but at the same time, sometimes the courts are not they are not avenues or venues or institutions for morality. They're not really that. They are out there sometimes to follow contracts and laws and rules and all that stuff. So that's the problem Elon Musk is facing right now. That's the problem he's going to face. So Twitter had argued that delaying the trial into next year could threaten deal financing. Chancellor Kathleen McCormick of the Court of Chancery in Delaware said today, the 19th of July 2022, that the company deserved a swift decision on its claims. So the reality is, delay threatens irreparable harm to the sellers. She said, referring to Twitter. Okay, McCormick also asked the parties to work out the schedule for the trial, which she said would last 5 days. Okay, and R24 Musk, who is also the chief executive, and R24 Musk did not respond to a request for comments, according to Reuters. And a Twitter spokesperson now said they are pleased that the court agreed to expedite the trial. Twitter wants McCormick, who is the Chancellor of the Court of Chancery, wants McCormick to order Musk to complete the deal at the agreed price of $54.2 per share. It said it needed the earliest possible trial date in case Musk was ordered to close, and an additional litigation was then needed to address financing, which expires in April. So Twitter's lawyer William Savitt argued during the hearing that Musk seized on the issue of bot and spam accounts because he was seeking to conjure an exit ramp for a deal that doesn't have one. So Musk's attorney pushed back on the notion that Musk was trying to harm Twitter, pointing out the billionaire held a larger stake than the combined holdings of the directors of Twitter. Musk had argued an expedited trial would allow Twitter to hide the truth about spam accounts, which Musk began questioning after signing the deal for Twitter in late April. When Mr. Musk started asking questions, the answers he got were alarming, according to Andrew Rossman, who is Elon Musk's lawyer, he said it will take months to analyze massive amounts of data to resolve Musk's questions about Twitter spam accounts. Musk is already facing a separate 5-day trial before McCormick, starting on the 24th of October, over his record 56 billion pay package from Tesla. 56 billion pay package, $56 billion. You won't believe that. Okay. Yes, so let's quickly go on and see what's going on with the stocks in this live stream. So the stocks are Amazon, AMZN, Ford, APLD, SIDU, and MARA. These are the stocks that we're going to look at. So let's come back and see what's going on with AMZN, Amazon. So AMZN, Amazon Inc, Amazon.com Inc closed up 3.91%, now up 0.54% in this post-market session, trading at $118.88. Looks pretty much somewhat affordable, I think. Okay, let's see. Amazon sues admins of 10k Facebook groups for over fake views. Okay, that's the news there. Okay, let's get the volumes for Amazon. 60.861 million shares across the tape and still counting. On the option speed, what do we have? The beginners are mostly in April, so mostly in August. They're mostly in August. The biggest of the gainers will be the $102 calls for the 5th of August. Gained at 30.76%. Okay, on the other side of things, let's see whether we can find any direction. We can see, yes, we have in terms of volumes, we have $125, we have $130. So these are the 135. These are some of the directions market participants are pointing to. The biggest gainer there is the $130 calls. So market participants are pricing a move in that direction for the 5th of August, and indeed other ones all the way up to 135. Yes, all the way up to 140. As a matter of fact, they are pricing moves in that direction for Amazon. And indeed, gradually things are picking up, and according to some experts, based on the data they have, people are opening more and more long positions in the markets at the moment, and it probably does include Amazon. Okay, let's look at Ford. Let's see what happened with Ford. Ford gained 52.27% in this regular session. Let's see, and it's up 0.79 in this post-market session. Okay, saying there's another one here. Okay, Ford shares rise following news. Okay, let's see. Ford Motors shares were up more than 5.5% this afternoon, the 19th of July 2022, after multiple media reports about its off-road pickup, the F-150 Raptor. yeah, the F-150 Raptor R that produces 700 horsepower. The production of the F-150 Raptor R will begin this fall at Ford's truck plant in Michigan, according to CNBC. The new trucks are priced at $109,000. Okay, there are a couple of other news. Lightning eMotors. Let's see what it's saying here. Lightning eMotors said Tuesday it had widened its school bus electrification partnership. Okay, those vehicles include Ford chassis. Okay, let's see. There's one here. Volkswagen Group said Tuesday they plans to offer more than 25 battery electric vehicle models in North America by 2030. Okay, doesn't really concern Ford. Okay, let's get the volumes for Ford. 62.468 million shares across the tape. Ford is trading at $12.66 right now, gained there 5.27%. So let's see the biggest gainers on the options side of things. Let's see this. We have a 50% gain here, and that was for the $11 call. So $11 is in the money already. So let's see what sort of directions they are pricing Ford to. Okay, I think we have seen a 15.50, and as a matter of fact, that the volumes there increased by 100%. Yeah, so the pricing moves up to $15.5 for Ford. Okay, so let's see what else we have. APLD. I believe it got the new. Okay, again 100%. It's rallied in the pre-market session. We didn't think it was going to continue to rally. It's a penny stock. Let's get the news. The news is that Applied Blockchain secures contracts from Marathon Digital. We also covered Marathon Digital. We had a target of about $12 and some fraction. So Applied Blockchain said Monday that it has received a 5-year contract from Marathon Digital to provide comprehensive hosting services for 200 megawatts of Bitcoin mining capacity. The company will provide hosting services from its own and operated co-hosting data centers. Financial terms were not disclosed. Shares of Applied Blockchain APLD rose more than 33%. As a matter of fact, gained rose up to 100%. Yeah, that's the big news there. But expect the stock to retrace in this the post-market session. But right now it is up a further 16.98%. It's not optionable. 130.067 million shares across the tape. Are we forced to get a target? Yes. Okay, we are forced to. We are. Let us take this high of 2.59 and this low of 2.45. 2.59 and 2.45 I think will give us 0.09. 2.54 minus 2.45, 0.09. We got it. Okay, multiplied by 2.618. We add that to the current price of 2.5. So our target is for APLD is $2.7. $2.735. Is it gonna get there? Well, it's possible. Okay, let's move on to SIDU. Side of Space is up, again 40.64%, but down 22.26 in this regular session, in this post-market session rather. Okay, that's the news there. Says Side of Space Shares rose nearly 40% today after today in today's session, after the company said it is extending its partnership with Teledyne Technologies and Teledyne Technologies unit, Teledyne Marine. The Space as a Service satellite company said its Q2 marked the strongest revenue quarter between the companies since their collaboration 4 years ago. SIDU Space said it will now manufacture components for Teledyne Marine's Massachusetts facility and will continue supplying components to Teledyne Marine's facilities in Texas and Florida. So that was the news. It's not optional. 89.492 million shares crossed the tape for SIDU. Okay, let's take this target of this high of 3.98 and take this low of okay, let's take this low of 3.84, 3.98 and 3.84. Multiply by 2.618 give us, add that to the current price of 3.89. So our target for SIDU is 4.25. Any guarantee it's gonna get there? No guarantee. Okay, let's move on to MARA, Marathon Digital, gained 32.17% and is up 4.65 now, trading out $13.5. Yeah, so we had a target of $12 and some fraction, and I think that target has yes, that target has been exceeded. It has been met and exceeded. Yes, our target has been met and exceeded, so we may be forced to come up with another target. So 57.808 million shares crossed the tape. Let's see how things are here on the option side. The biggest gainer is the 206, sorry, the $10 calls. Again, it's already in the money. Let's see what they are pricing, what market participants, options traders are pricing here, what sort of levels they are looking at here. We can see 1350, it's almost there. 1350, we have $15 as well, $15 as well. All of them called, so market participants are quite bullish. So these are the biggest gainer in terms of volumes will be the $15 calls. This $15 calls for the 5th of August has a volume increase of 362.5%. So $15 calls. So $15 is the sort of direction market participants are looking at. So let's see what we can do here. We take 13.68 and we take 13.43. That is a difference of 0.25 multiplied by 2.618. We have 0.6545. We add that to the price we are looking at right now, which is 13.48, and we have 14.135. so we are gradually inching up to that sort of level. We're gradually inching up to that sort of level. 14.135, 3. Let's see. Yes, let's see whether there's any $14 there. Let's see whether options traders are pricing any move. Anyway, well, there we've seen $15, so $14 is definitely covered it with such. So see what you make of all of these stocks we have covered, and indeed Elon Musk's case. See what you make of all of these things. Okay, we have that. We have the list of most squeezable US stocks, and that list includes the number, or that list was compiled by S3 partners, and they have various scores, and they have it that all the stocks in the list have incurred double-digit percentage mark-to-market losses over the last 30 days, coupled with mark-to-market losses over the last 7 days. Okay, so how do they calculate that? They say the higher chance that short sellers may be forced to buy to cover will only help push stock prices even higher, in turn making the squeeze even tighter for the shorts still in the stock. So okay, having a high short squeeze score does not guarantee that the stock will be squeezed, but it does highlight stocks that have a much higher squeeze potential than most other stocks in the market. So number one on that list is Faraday Future Intelligent Electric, Canoo Inc, Gossamer Bio, that is number 3. Number 4, Verve Therapeutics. Number 5, Lightwave Logistics. Number 6, Beam Therapeutics. Number 7, Cowen Inc. Number 8, Veru Inc. Number 9, Beyond Meat. Number 10, Fate Therapeutics. Number 11, Allogene Therapeutics. Number 12, SpringWorks Therapeutics. Number 13, MicroVision Inc. Number 14, Lordstown Corp. 15, Marathon Digital Holdings. Number 16, AMC Entertainment. Number 17, Erasca Inc. Number 18, Rocket Companies. Number 19, Dick's Sporting Goods. Number 20, MicroStrategy. Number 21, Teladoc Health. Number 22, Dutch Bros Inc. 23, Fisker Inc. 24, GameStop. 25, Lucid. So you see this list in the description box below. You see that list there, and we also brought you that the news that Twitter gets fast-tracked as it concerns its case with Elon Musk. So the Chancellor of the Court of Chancery in Delaware said Tuesday that Twitter deserves a swift decision on its claims, and she went on to say that the reality is delay threatens irreparable harm to the sellers, according to the judge or the Chancellor. So, and an attorney for Musk, who is also an attorney for Musk, what he said was that when Musk started asking questions, the answers he got were alarming as it concerns the bots and the fake accounts. Okay, that attorney is Andrew Rossman. He said it would take months to analyze massive amounts. Has a case with the same judge, the same chancellor, for the 24th of October as it concerns his record $56 billion pay package from Tesla. So digest all of these things, and thank you very much for watching this live stream.